What's gonna happen to us then? Will it be a good day? Will it be a bad day? It depends on many, many factors. Grab allowance and go get outside rooms and see what the pick is today. Because yeah, like the classrooms, you when you do lots of classrooms, you get to do new clues, but they cost gems. So you need to be rich in order to be able to pass the different grades in classrooms. Out of this, we're not gonna make the burning glass. So let's try it with the hovel. Like the steps is the resource that we've been, not short on. I don't think there's a need to go in there either. Like we have everything from there. So let's see. Let's try the hovel again. Last time it didn't go well, but that was because of other reasons, not because of the hovel. So let's see. What can we do today? Well, reading nook will take us to the library, and then we can be ordering our new books. So I'm down for that. Closet for items, and then we just hope the sides are working. Because hallway, nah. Yeah. Let's get some items. Why not? Keycard and the gem. Well, I know my general thing was like keycard uses, but actually I find like in the full game there is so much more stuff, right? So many more rooms, so it's not as easy to draft the security utility cross combat. By the way, we didn't pull the banner. I think we still want to be going for actually purple. See if we can finish the bedrooms. See if we can get those 2 extra bedrooms that we don't have. Lock chest, can't do anything about that. Yeah, suddenly all of the bedrooms. Yeah, boudoir plus 2 dice, or we can get the nursery first, and then we're building up step, which means we're actually synergizing, right? We're synergizing because bedrooms give us steps, and we pay steps for special rooms. So yeah, I guess nursery first for all the synergy, and we get the banana. So that's that in here. Then yes, the only thing is like bedrooms are often dead ends, so we want to be careful about that. But yes, spare room pushes us through. It seems we can change, like the banner, we can pick it later once we started drafting, so we can be like later start drafting the bedrooms and stuff like that. Okay, well, the aquarium, I think I like the doors here. No shovel. Okay, well, drawing room here, because yeah, we need the doors. We want the doors. We don't like necessarily need them, but we want them. Like gems right now don't do anything in terms of buying rooms, but if we can pull like a study, they're still gonna do stuff for redrawing. So not completely discarding them. Hello, cat. Did you have enough of being out of the way and you're back to be in the way? Once again, and that is a favorite way for cat to be in the way. Well, guest bedroom is a good dead end, so let's get all of those tasty steps and a gem and nothing else here. And we can draft this way as well. Boudoir for dice and doors, or do we get garage for keys? We do still have other doors going around, so we're not cutting ourselves off completely. And 3 keys is nice because we don't have any, so I might just go with that for now. Like the foundation being in the middle, I mean it is pass-through mostly, so it should be okay. Yeah, let's do the garage. Let's get some keys for our collection. I still haven't unlocked the car because I can never get the car keys in the car in the same run, so I have to see to that. Anything on the hand? No. Cat, please do not mess the mic up. Could you go somewhere else? Say hello to the kitty who's trying to destroy the stream by messing up the mic. Well, corridor takes us straight to foundation, or we can get security, not to foundation, but gives us the 2 sides. So I think I like security more here, especially that the foundation, so far the only idea for it is that we need power, so going straight to it with the corridor is not gonna help. Okay, we don't have the key card, so we want to lower there's 2 keys and 2 trunks. Oh, probably if I have to go back and do the other side. Yeah, we don't have the key card, so we want to lower the security so we don't get stuck. And then we want to set it to unlock in case we unlock it. Or do we have the keycard? Am I being a dum-dum? That's like my one thing with this game. Yeah, we do have the keycard. That's the one thing we have. Like, as you go through the days, every day, sometimes it's like, oh, what items do I have? And like the inventory, when you're in computer screens and stuff like that, you can't see your inventory. So yeah, I actually want security high. So I like, oh, I had the shovel? No, I it, and yes, gets a bit confusing sometimes. Okay, log into network. Let's set up an experiment too while we're at it, because that means we can skip the lab. Yeah, remote terminal. Let's go experiment. We've done a good one with the courtyards where we had like 6 triggers. Well, we're never gonna spend 2 gems drafting a room, right? And I assume if we change it to steps, it doesn't count anymore. When we draft a shop, time eat an apple. And when we draft a shop, how about we set our dice to 2? And that's all we want to do here. Okay, let's go this side first. Okay, not a good passageway. I don't want the maze chamber, obviously. We want items, but archive's also not good. Like, do we sacrifice our items purely just so we don't have to waste the passageway or take the archives? Maybe. Obviously, items are nice, but they're not like the main thing right now. We're mostly trying to get through this house in the best position available and do some things. So maybe this is what we do. Okay, let's see the other door as well. At least it gives us steps. Okay. Well, servant quotient is there, but there's a dead-end room. So while it's keys, I don't think we're ready. Commissary, sure, it will let us buy things. So I think I'm okay with that. So, and we get dice as well from doing that. Metal detector, sleeping mask, shovel. I'm always partial to a shovel. So for sure shovel. Now, because we're doing a bedroom run, a sleeping mask again synergizes with our step spending. So I think that makes sense too. Yeah, so first time you enter a bedroom, which means we could do backwards run and get more steps if we want to. Okay, keycard here. Okay, what we want. Okay, boudoir or parlor still lets us continue. Boudoir's 2 more dice and a gem. Parlor's 2 gems. So I think boudoir, and we're building up more bedrooms for later. So yeah. Now don't draft a shop because you're gonna eat 2 dice. Okay, and this open up. Get our gem. And yeah, let's continue on here. Gymnasium's on, so not the best choice. Chapel, okay, same thing as our gymnasium, but the cost is less, especially that's gonna be our last coin. So then they can't take any more. Can't rob me while I'm poor. Yeah, go down first. Well, our battery pack is here, but I don't want to cut off that corner. So we will try for the coach check again, especially we don't have a workshop yet, so the battery pack is not helping. So I think spare room here. We have to remember, like, we left that reading nook like that. We should go and like fill it up and get the library in that spot. We have plenty steps for backtracking, so we're not too worried either. Okay, well, bank room works here, gives us lots of steps, and there will be items. Locksmith doesn't help, we have no money. So yeah, I think bank room for that bedroom synergy and for the backtracking to the nook and the library. Hi, hamster. You okay? Yeah, 98 steps. We've got our walking sorted. No, but we got coins and the chapel's stealing from us. Okay. Well, we're doing a backtrack to the start so we get the library. I shouldn't have left it so long. That's my mistake as well. And we can still hit the other bedrooms while we're going so that we get the extra points from the sleeping mask. So yeah, plenty steps. Okay, so go from the drawing room to the guest bedroom because that will be steps. We are at over 100 steps now. We're good. This way, yeah, to the den, to the nursery, just a few extra steps. Could open this, but I mean actually could because we're gonna have another key from the reading nook, so we're gonna have keys. So we can do a little gamble. Just a bunch of money, which is fine. We've just shopped, so we need money. And yes, here we get the key and we go straight to the library. We can make another book order for some of those new books we purchased. Yeah, I think the library is fine here. Yes, we get to do more. So we've read Drafting Strategy Volume 3. So now we're gonna read Drafting Strategy Volume 4 and see what we learn next time. Because yeah, I'm not messing with the pump now. Like the pump is where it needs to be until we reach any new steps we may need to get to. And now all the way back. Oh, there's a chest here too. Do we risk that one too? Or is that too greedy? I think it's too greedy. Like until we have a sledgehammer, that's too greedy, I think. Yeah, okay. Up to aquarium, bedroom, security. I guess we can go maid's chamber and go through there. I already checked the hand, nothing there. Okay, maid's chamber, nothing here because that's the room that means less items. Hallway means we have access to foundation and that side. So So I think that's the best choice here. Although, yeah, I don't still know what to exactly do with the foundation other than hope for the boiler room power or something. Servants' quarters, okay, that will give us what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keys. So that sounds good to me. It's gonna dead end this, but we still have doors and foundation in the chapel. Or do we wait more? Do we wait longer and do we just stick the like closed exhibit or something here? It's a safe red room and we have the key card, so we're not worried about the security doors. So yeah, like keys will be nice, but you know, we can draw some other things before we do this and have more doors. Okay, yeah, we've read that note and yeah, we've done that thing. So now it's just we can't steal the fake crown. Is the only thing. Lab is here, but we don't really need it because we already put up an experiment. So billiard for more keys, but I have to do maths in front of you all once again. Okay, we get the salt shaker. I haven't had the salt shaker thing in the full game yet. Well, we know it from the demo. Okay, how is the maths today? It is lots of things. Okay, so that's 4, 8, 2 is 4. Again with the squares. 25, 20. Okay, is it just 20? Yeah, okay, 10, 9 squared, but then 9, so 9. Math went off without a hitch this time. There was a lot of like things that cancel each other out, so it was fine. Not really a silver key candidate here, so we can just use a normal key. Well, it really wants to give me those servants' quarters, but no, we're gonna go courtyard here. We don't have a shovel, but we're getting a sledge. There was a chest. There was a chest somewhere, like probably in the nook, so far away, or in the den, also far away. So maybe not the best time for that. Well, we do want to try boiler next to the foundation. We do have 4 die, but I'm not sure if that's... Are we happy with that? I'm kind of hoping for a study maybe so I can redraw even more for it. And again, I'm just guessing that's the answer because I absolutely have no idea. That's the only thing we could think of, right? Someone said in chat that it made sense, like you need power to run the elevator. Yeah, go up from dining, we'll get more steps. This is a good place for silver key because it's out in the open. Well, I don't want to wait. Jesus Christ, half of 93 steps just gone. No, we're going to the cloister. Yes, there's dig spots, but we don't have a shovel. Oh, we do have a shovel. Why am I... See, again, this is what I was saying. Like, I forget what items I have because the days just blend into one, which means I could have been digging in that courtyard. It's fine. We're going back for dinner anyway, so we can swing back too. All is fine. Nothing's lost. Okay, so it's the steak, and steak needs the showroom. So maybe not yet. Like we're not like 82 steps. We're not dying to have dinner right now. We can wait. We can see if we can draft into the showroom. I guess I wish there was a way to just have your inventory on the screen like a little see-through area. I can see what items I have at all times because my brain is not coping with the whole, was that today, yesterday, some other day I had those items? Well, we can continue going from here. No, this is, oh yeah, this is where we want to redraw for our boiler. So we're not going to do that right now, and we're gonna go for those security doors around here and see where we can go. Sure, I'll take the pool because then if we have the locker room we can get more keys and it leaves us open with the doors. Okay, you can use a key here. Oh, the ladyship's chamber. Okay, well, we haven't had this, so I'm keen, and again, we already have the boudoir, so we would have just to run to it to get the 10 steps, and walk-in closet is 3 gems. Or servants' quarters for all the keys. Okay, well, we're kind of low on keys, so I would rather get keys now, and then we can visit the ladyship's chamber. I'm sure we'll come since we're drafting purple today. So yeah, we should get quite a few keys from this. Yeah, like even they're doubling up on the hooks even. Cool. We're keyed up. We're good. We've already read those notes, so that is also fine. And yeah, we can see what's here. Office, kitchen. We can stuff ourselves, you know, more food, more steps, more everything. Well, from the office we get to do money, and we actually have servants' quarters and a maid's chamber, so actually we can finally run payroll and it will make sense. So office it is. I mean, yes, the hovel into the purple king, like into the sleeping mask, amazing combo. Recommend. Would do again. Yeah, we can run payroll and we can spread gold as well. Okay, that's all we want to do here, because yeah, we already have experiments, so we're not worried about that. And yeah, get in that safe for that gem again. Didn't do anything with it yet, but if we can maybe draft into the study, then we have gem dice. And yeah, was there money here? No, their money didn't go here. And we don't have conference, so it's everywhere now. I mean, one of the other things we're trying to do is obviously get in there. It's not open, but I'm kind of like almost thinking, do I redraw hope for a straight door purely because, yeah, I want all of the chances to get in there, even though that was supposed to be my boiler dice. Ballroom. We want to go to a ballroom because I know there's a thing in the ballroom that we want to complete our set. It will eat our gems, which I've been diligently saving in case we get a study for redraws. But in theory, we don't need them. In theory, we don't need them. We're not dying to have them. And it will let us do the thing I wanted to do. I mean, locker room spreads keys as well, but we're good on keys for now. So I think I'm just going to take ballroom for completion's sake, since I've been going by the rules of I only unlock things from the demo when I've done enough steps for to repeat the same knowledge. Yeah, that's our grandfather and his wife in Eclipse Ball, 1952. What does it mean? I do not know. I see they have also fixed the thing from the demo where the side of the rooms, oh no, they fixed it on that side, but in this side is still a thing where it looks like there should be a secret door or a secret window in the side of the room, like there's a line and stuff. What does it mean? Is it a secret door or window? But yes, what is here is the 2 sheets. And what it basically tells us is like, oh, read the bold words on those sheets. And when you read the bold words on all the 8. So we see in the sheets, we've seen the sheets in the workshops, in the greenhouse, in the music room, and in the ballroom. And that tells us, you know, read the bold words. When you read the bold words, it tells us, oh, the first words are the actual message. And the first word says that it's something is buried among white trees and under 2 rocks. So we're gonna probably swing by the outside and get into that as well, since we have a shovel. I mean, it's you know, a silly rule I made for myself to not make my progression too fast, where I was like, only do things from the demo once you've done enough things where you would have gotten the information. Well, to the cloister we go, and we open the other door. What we have here? Well, we have the kennel, so we can get that, and that lets us, we have a shovel, so then we dig, we can uncover things. Yes, and unfortunately anything we get here will cut off the bottom door. It's like, I really don't want to use another dice if I'm, you know, gonna be praying for the boiler. So I guess I just go for the kennel and hope that the side doors are going to work. And we pet the doggo. Today is this doggo for pets. I'm still waiting for the cat to make an appearance. What we get? Dark room. Well, that's the only thing here with doors that are going sideways. So we can leave, like we can put the dark room here. It's dark, so we don't want to use it, and we just go to the other doors, see where we can get. But yes, my plan to get more dice seemed to have not worked out, and we've actually gotten less dice because we've spent it to try to save the antechamber situation. Okay, well, still not desperate for the dinner, but we might be getting there. Or we get the kitchen, and then we just eat in the kitchen too. Or we get the parlor, get more gems. Yeah, we could get parlor, get more gems, even though yes, they're useless normally, but you know, if we have study, that would be... Actually, we can't get the kitchen. If we take the kitchen now, it will drop our dice to 2 because of the experiment, so we don't want that. Unless we just stick a lavatory here and be like, we hope this door works or this door works, just to get it out the draft. Nah. Okay, parlor it is, and we have to use our puzzle brain. All 3 statements are false. Where that's false, who's made them are false. That could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay, well, if that was true, no, because then that makes that one false, and that would have to be true. No, that cannot be true. So this is definitely false. If this is true, this is true. Here's the thing, right? The logic is, this is the only box that tells us where the gems are gonna be, right? Because the other things are like, they're just playing on the logic, right? So all 3 statements are false. 2 statements are false, right? This is the only box that like, the gems will be in the box with a false statement, which means there can be only one false box, and like this has to be true because the answer always have to point to one box. You're not allowed ambiguous answers, right? Because it wouldn't be fair. So this has to be true, and the gems are in the box with a false statement. And this one has to be true because you're not allowed all 3 statements to be false, which means this one has the gems. No. Okay, I failed. That's my second failure across like, what, 17 days. I'll accept it. It happens. Like, I should probably think about it more, but like the things are so random that you know, it's there's no point trying to remember them because I haven't had the same puzzle twice, I think. A passageway here works, even though it connects to things we already have, but it still gives us a door out. I'll probably have a think about this like when I'm reviewing footage and be like, that's where I was wrong. Okay, here, I think there are dig spots here maybe, but we would have to get the boiler room off this door in order for the power to go there. So we're gonna redraw here, hoping for a boiler room. No, that's a pump room. That's not what we want. Conference, no. No. The game says no, you cannot have the boiler room connected to the foundation. Okay, well, we're gonna take kitchen so we can eat. And I think actually we should return to the dining room and eat because we're gonna be walking away from it, guys. So now, since the foundation has failed, our only goal basically remains get into the antechamber and do the lever thing. The other lever thing. The lever, extra lever. But yes, that means we can eat. I mean, yes. I enjoy the game and I accept my failures. Like there is no limit of days, and I think like when playing the demo, obviously people's like, you have limited days, so you get quite stressed about it, but there is no limit of days, so we just have to be like, okay, if the day didn't work out, I just move on. Next day, I've learned things, maybe I've unlocked something, but if I mess it up, it's fine. You can just keep going, right? There is no limit of days, there's no punishment for how many days you've taken. It's up to you, right? So they give you that. They give you that you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. So we have a lot of green rooms. We have like 3, so that's 15. So not too bad. Yeah, because I've had this as well. Because when I played the demo, I was like, okay, there's limited days, and then how is that gonna work in the game? Are we gonna have to earn days with the limits? But no, apparently that was just completely a demo mechanic to limit the exploration. So yes, in the full game, just whatever you want. You can take however long you need with the days. Don't stress yourself. The vault, but no door. But nothing else here has a door. If you reach the north room, that's not the end. Oh, that's so not the end. But no, it's fun. It's fun because that means you just get to discover so much more. I mean, it's fun for me. It's not everyone's thing, right? Some people are like, what do you mean there's more? But I'm like, oh my god, so much more. There's a whole secret thing. And then there's a secret thing inside the secret thing. So, you know, extra secrets. You like secrets, that this game is all the secrets all day long. Okay, do I want vault? It gives me money, so I could buy more stuff, but yeah, it cuts me off on the door here. So then we only have chapel, or we have risky business from the dark room, or yeah, we redraw. As much as vault is tempting, like I have to unlock the goddamn antechamber. Okay, I think I'm gonna redraw here. As good as those rooms are, like this is not what I want. Oh, this is also not good game. Please. Well, I guess the observer at least lets us turn. So. Okay, we have 15 stars, so let's see what that gives us. Hopefully not Drax's. Oh, a sale, everything is 50% off today. See flyer for details. Well, we already been shopping, but yeah, commissary, kitchen, locksmith, booth show. Okay, so the showroom, not discounted, right? There's no way they're giving you those items for half the price. But discounted bookshop would that be actually nice, because some of those books are expensive. But yes, here, once again, can we draft a room? Well, master bedroom is one step for each room in our house, so that's not bad. But yeah, gives us nothing in terms of trying to get places. Pump room at least lets us turn, so while we're not gonna mess with the pump, I think we turn, since the dark room is dark still. Okay, east wing lets us go up, but yes, we've got nothing in terms of unlocking the antechamber this run. Music room, sure, get some keys. I'm like, we don't have the secret garden key, we don't have the broken lever, and we don't have the hallway room with the sphinx, so very unhelpful for our antechamber dreams. Oh, we do have the secret garden key now, so if we run to the chapel, oh my god, which door is unlocked from the secret garden? I hope not the south, because I will die. Oh my god, well, the secret garden better be unlocking this room, this door, because I will be dead. I'll be dead. It will be the most unpleasant of experiences, yes. But now we have to run all the way back to the chapel to basically do the secret garden, if we can. Or pump room, observatory, kitchen, passageway, foundation, backtracking. But then if that works, we have to also exit and do a bunch of other things. Okay, banana for 1 coin. We need those steps, so I am getting those bananas. Ate everything from the kitchen today. I'm just very hungry. Yeah, foundation, hallway, mice chamber, security, commissary. Yeah, it's very, very nice. You know, it's so chill, except not very chill because you're here stressing about your puzzles, but chill otherwise. And yes, like some of the rooms are triggering nice musical pieces and all that kind of stuff. So it's nice. Just, you know, don't stress about the puzzles. It's fine. It's fine. No one's judging you. Except all of you are judging me, but it's fine. I've signed up for this. I can be judged. Commissary. Yeah, nothing here to buy for 1. Oh, there's some more money. Oh yeah, because we spread money and stuff. So yeah, we could get ourselves a metal detector if we're feeling like it. I mean, I try my best and like, yeah. I'm like, I make a mistake. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fine. I'll learn. People want to be angry and be like, oh, you're the worst at this game. Then that's their thing, right? So far, no one's been too mean. Sometimes people get annoyed about my slow math, but it's okay. The door was not closed, so that's another thing, right? We need a door to be closed in order for the secret garden. So we want the gymnasium because the corridor is not going to be closed. Oh, and that's a keycard door. Well, we take the shoes. Oh, do we want to go security to reduce our keycards just in case? Just in case they're gonna just give us keycards and then we have nowhere to put that goddamn key. Because that would also make me sad. Yeah, there's probably there's money. Paper crown, that's interesting. The paper crown in the closed exhibit is an item you can pick up. We just have to somehow snip our way through the ropes. Could we burn them? I don't have the burning grass on me, but you know, just a general thinking. So yeah, let's put keycards down, but we can also kind of turn around because I didn't even pick up the payroll, I think. So keycards down, so we are more likely to just be hitting normal key doors, so we can use the secret garden. And we only have, you know, like 2 spaces remaining for it. And also, yeah, let's is there payroll in the mage chamber I didn't pick up? Yes. So yeah, I did it and I was like, yeah, whatevs. And there's also payroll in servants quarter, but that's farther away. I mean, all we can do with it is just buy ourselves a metal detector in the thing. And all we're hoping for is basically a locked door. We could go open the trunk that was somewhere down here, because that would let us, you know, there could be a dice and that would let us redraw in case we're not getting a room that we want back from here. Okay, so security, bedroom, aquarium. Yep, money. Yeah, will help us track down the money. More keys, more digging. And I think it was in the den, that trunk. Nope, that's the one I opened. So okay, it's in the nook. Then like I'm living on the, oh, maybe there will be a dice to save me. No, keys, just keys. But the only key we want to use right now is the secret garden key. That's the only one I want to use. Yeah, okay, up there, aquarium, bedroom. So yeah, let's pray to the BluePrince deciders to be, you know, give us a door that takes a key. That's all I want for this next room. Actually, a door going up that takes a key. We have been screwed over. Screwed over so hard. Because yeah, without having a key door, we can't use the secret garden, and therefore we can't. And then it can only be placed on the edge. So we can't open the antechamber this time. Well, planetarium makes sense for a finisher because then we will be getting extra stars. But before we even finish there, what we need to do is run outside and get an extra floor plan. So we're plonk a planetarium here. Because yeah, pantry has a door, but it has a door that goes here. So we won't be able to use the secret garden here. Unless we take the pantry and like, you know, hope to see a room, like a mail room or something. So yeah, I may just do that actually. See what I get on the last room. We do already have the full house trophy, so we're not too sad about not doing a full house. Yeah, because secret garden doesn't fit here. Yeah, does not fit. The sadness. Oh, actually, yeah, the sauna is good to finish because we will get stuff tomorrow. We will get more steps, and there's a little hot gem. Okay, but yeah. yeah, we have the shovel, which means we can go dig up the secret floor plan from the music sheets. There was money in the chapel. Yes, there was money in the chapel. Not that we can use it for anything. Okay, boudoir, commissary, security is how we get out of there. Security, then bedroom, aquarium, bedroom then. Yes, entrance. And yes, it's among white trees, under rocks. So let's get that extra floor plan. I think that's actually the last thing I know about from the demo. So, you know, there's been plenty content new in the demo that I've been digging up. Quite literally sometimes, yes. Conservatory, adjust the rarity of the floor plans house. This might be a good one for like, maybe we can fuff up the boiler room to actually show up for us or something. Convince it to come to us. Okay, well, we can save 1 coin for later. In the fountain. I mean, there's actually another way to save more coins for later. Put it in our secret piggy bank, but it requires being a bit cheeky about the chapel, where we basically walk in and out of it, and then at some point we'll be able to retrieve that money from there. Not really been playing with that too much. But, you know, I have plenty steps and fewer coins, so yeah. Like, you can donate your money to the chapel, and then later on there is a way to get your donations back. So if you're finished today and you have the steps left, you can just be doing this, you know, storing the money for safekeeping, and then we can end the day. And then we're gonna make another attempt at getting to the antechamber. We shall call it a day, because there is nothing else for us to do. Not even a code check for us, but yes, we'll have more steps tomorrow. And yeah, goodbye, you cruel day that teased me about being able to get in there and it didn't happen. So actually, yeah, that was the last of my knowledge from the demo. You can use your chapel as a money storage. A noteworthy hotel, yes. It's noteworthy because it has lots of music rooms, so it has notes in it, so it's noteworthy. Funny puns. Am I close? I mean, if I get in the antechamber now, I have the means to unlock that door that's, you know, locked with no key. And that's supposedly like, it finishes the objective of getting into the 46th room, right? It is the main objective. However, that doesn't solve all of the puzzle bits. Like, I haven't even been to every single room. So in one way, I'm close to finishing something, but in another way, I'm not close to finishing everything, if that makes any sense. We'll probably need quite a few more days.